Hello and welcome. Join me as we journey to the planet's most remote islands, real places, each with secrets and wonders few have witnessed. These are sanctuaries of unique evolution and profound beauty, untouched by the rush of modern life. We'll explore landscapes that seem from another world, where strange creatures evolved in isolation and mysteries linger. This is not just a holiday, but a true expedition, one you can actually experience. Let the music and imagery transport you as we begin our adventure. Our first destination, a place so unique it's called the Galapagos of the Indian Ocean. Our journey begins in the heart of the Arabian Sea, on the enigmatic island of Socotra, a fragment of the ancient supercontinent Gondwana, isolated from the rest of the world for millions of years. This remote outpost, shaped by time and solitude, has become a living museum of evolution, where the ordinary rules of nature seem to have been rewritten. Stepping ashore here is like crossing a threshold into another reality. The air is thick with the scent of salt and wildflowers, and the landscape feels untouched by the modern world. Every step reveals a new marvel, as if you've landed on a planet where life has taken a different path. The dragon's blood tree, with its surreal umbrella-shaped canopy, dominates the horizon. These ancient trees, some standing for centuries, are living monuments to the island's unique history. Their gnarled branches stretch skyward, casting intricate shadows on the rocky ground below, creating a landscape that feels both prehistoric and otherworldly. When the bark is cut, the tree bleeds a vivid crimson resin, the legendary dragon's blood. For thousands of years, this precious substance has been sought after for its supposed healing powers, its use in ancient rituals, and its striking color. Even today, locals carefully collect the resin, continuing a tradition that connects them to their ancestors. Nearby, the swollen trunks of the bottle trees rise from the rocky soil, storing precious water to survive the island's arid climate. In the dry season, these trees burst into bloom, their delicate pink flowers a vivid contrast against the stark landscape. They are a living testament to adaptation and resilience, thriving where few others could. Socotra's wildlife is just as extraordinary. Over a third of its plant species and nearly all of its reptiles and land snails are found nowhere else on Earth. From color-shifting chameleons to rare geckos and lizards, the island is a sanctuary for creatures that have evolved in splendid isolation, each with their own story of survival. With no native mammals except for bats, Socotra's skies and rocky outcrops are ruled by birds and reptiles. Here, you might spot a sunbathing skink or hear the flutter of a rare bird overhead. This living laboratory of evolution offers a glimpse into how life adapts and flourishes in the absence of large predators. The Socotri people, speaking their own ancient and unwritten language, have lived in harmony with this land for generations. Their traditions, passed down through stories and songs, reflect a deep respect for the island's fragile ecosystems. They are the stewards of Socotra's secrets, preserving knowledge of medicinal plants, sustainable herding, and the rhythms of the seasons. Adventurers can trek through dramatic canyons carved by ancient rivers, explore vast limestone caves filled with mystery, and stand atop white sand dunes that meet the turquoise embrace of the sea. Each landscape is a study in contrasts: arid mountains, lush oases, and beaches that seem to belong to another world. Socotra's isolation makes every visit a true adventure. Reaching its shores is a journey in itself, but those who make the trek are rewarded with a glimpse of a world untouched by time, a place where mystery and beauty still reign and where every moment feels like a discovery. As dusk falls, the silhouettes of dragon's blood trees stretch across the land, their shadows growing long and dramatic. The sky ignites in a blaze of color, fiery oranges, deep purples, and soft pinks, casting a magical glow over the island. In these moments, you feel a profound connection to Earth's ancient magic, as if time itself has slowed. Socotra is not just a place to visit, but a place to experience deeply. It is a threshold to a land of living fossils, breathtaking vistas, and stories written in stone and leaf. Here, the boundaries between past and present blur, and every view invites reflection and awe. Socotra reminds us that our planet still holds places of profound wonder, lands that reignite our sense of adventure and deepen our reverence for the natural world. In its wild beauty, we rediscover the magic that makes Earth truly extraordinary. We cross the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean to reach Rapa Nui, better known as Easter Island, one of the most remote and mysterious inhabited places on Earth. Isolated by thousands of kilometers of open water, this tiny speck of land has fascinated explorers, archaeologists, and travelers for centuries. Here, nearly 1,000 Moai statues carved from volcanic tuff centuries ago stand as silent sentinels. Their massive forms, some towering over 30 feet tall and weighing up to 80 tons, gaze inland with solemn expressions, as if guarding the island's secrets and watching over the descendants of those who created them. The greatest mystery remains. How did a small, isolated society, with no access to wheels, draft animals, or metal tools, manage to carve, transport, and erect these colossal stone figures? Theories abound, from ingenious log-rolling techniques to the possibility that the statues were walked upright using ropes and coordinated teamwork. Each hypothesis adds to the island's enduring enigma. At the Rano Raraku Quarry, the birthplace of the Moai, dozens of statues lie abandoned in every stage of completion. Some are still partially embedded in the rock, while others rest on the slopes, as if frozen mid-journey. This sacred workshop offers a rare glimpse into the artistry, labor, and spiritual devotion of the Rapa Nui people. The Moai are believed to channel the spiritual power, or mana, of revered ancestors. They were erected to honor chiefs and important figures, serving as guardians who watched over the land and its people, connecting the living with the world of the spirits. Yet the creation of these giants came at a steep cost. The demand for timber to move the statues led to widespread deforestation, which in turn triggered soil erosion, crop failures, and ultimately, ecological collapse. The story of Easter Island stands as a powerful cautionary tale, a stark reminder of the delicate balance between human ambition and environmental stewardship. But the Rapa Nui people were resilient. Beyond the Moai, the ceremonial village of Orongo and the legendary Birdman cult reveal a culture that adapted to changing times. Through new rituals and competitions, they found ways to survive and maintain social order, even as old traditions faded. The island's landscape is as dramatic as its history. Volcanic hills rise above black cliffs, and beaches like Anakina, with their white sands and swaying palms, offer a striking contrast to the rugged terrain. Every corner of Easter Island tells a story of both beauty and endurance. Today, the modern Rapa Nui people are proud stewards of their heritage. They keep their language, music, and ancient customs alive, sharing their vibrant culture with visitors from around the world. Festivals, dances, and storytelling connect the present to the island's storied past. Visiting Easter Island is more than a journey. It's a pilgrimage into the heart of one of humanity's greatest mysteries. Here, among the stone giants, you encounter the ingenuity, resilience, and enduring spirit of a people who built monuments that continue to inspire awe in the middle of the endless sea. Next, we voyage to Tristan da Cunha, the world's most remote inhabited archipelago, deep in the South Atlantic. This tiny speck of land, surrounded by thousands of kilometers of open ocean, is a place few have ever seen, and even fewer have called home. The journey here is not for the faint of heart, but for those who make it. Tristan da Cunha offers a world apart from the ordinary. With no airport, it's reached only by a 6-day sea journey from Cape Town. The voyage itself is an adventure, crossing unpredictable waters and braving the elements, as the island slowly emerges on the horizon, a solitary outpost in the vast blue. The main island is a massive volcano, its peak often shrouded in cloud, with the tiny village of Edinburgh of the Seven Seas at its base. The landscape is dramatic and wild, shaped by ancient eruptions and relentless winds, with green slopes tumbling down to the sea. Fewer than 300 people live here, bound by kinship and resilience, almost entirely self-sufficient. Generations of families have built a unique culture where everyone knows each other and traditions are cherished. Islanders farm, fish, and raise livestock, their lives shaped by the land, sea, and fierce weather. The rhythm of daily life is dictated by the seasons and the tides, with each person playing a vital role in the community's survival. Community is everything. Everyone helps each other, and visitors are welcomed as friends. Whether it's sharing a meal, repairing a roof, or celebrating a local festival, the spirit of togetherness is woven into every aspect of life. The archipelago is a haven for seabirds and marine life, with islanders committed to conservation. Rare species like the northern rockhopper penguin thrive here, and the people take pride in protecting their fragile ecosystem for future generations. Hike volcanic slopes, visit potato patches, or stroll the village, Here, there are no strangers. Every path leads to a friendly face, and every day brings a new opportunity to connect with nature and neighbor alike. Isolation brings challenges. Medical emergencies mean long waits, and supplies arrive on rare ships. Islanders must plan carefully, relying on ingenuity and cooperation to overcome obstacles that most of us never have to consider. Yet most islanders choose this life, valuing peace, purpose, and belonging over modern convenience. The pace is slower, but the rewards are deeper, a sense of place, and a connection to both land and people that is increasingly rare in our fast-paced world. Tristan da Cunha is a place to reconnect with nature and community, a reminder that fulfillment is found in connection, not abundance. Here, on the edge of the world, life is both fragile and resilient, and every day is a testament to the enduring power of human spirit and togetherness. We head north to the Faroe Islands, 18 dramatic islands between Iceland and Norway. Here, emerald valleys plunge into the ocean, and sheer cliffs rise from the sea, shaped by ice and fire. Villages with turf-roofed houses cling to fjords and coastlines, embodying the hardy spirit of the Faroese. Sorvagsvatn, the lake over the ocean, creates a surreal illusion, while ancient footpaths wind over mountains and along cliffs. In summer, seabird colonies, puffins, guillemots, fulmars, transform the cliffs into bustling cities. The Faroes' language and traditions, from storytelling to the chain dance, are fiercely preserved. Modern tunnels and bridges connect the islands, blending innovation with ancient ways. Villages like Jove, with its natural harbor, offer peace and a glimpse into a life shaped by tides and seasons. Sail past the sea stacks of Drangarnir and Tindhólmur for a humbling encounter with nature's power. The Faroe Islands are a living saga, a sanctuary for those seeking beauty, adventure, and a deep connection to the wild. Our final stop is Lord Howe Island, a crescent-shaped remnant of an ancient volcano in the Tasman Sea. With no mobile reception, limited Wi-Fi, and visitor numbers capped, tranquility is preserved. The island's twin peaks, Mount Gower and Mount Lidgburd, rise above turquoise lagoons and lush forests. Climb Mount Gower for panoramic views, or snorkel the world's southernmost coral reef, home to a unique mix of marine life. Endemic birds like the Lord Howe woodhen thrive, thanks to dedicated conservation. Life moves at a gentle pace. Bicycles are the main transport, and Kentia palms shade quiet roads. The small community, deeply connected to the land, welcomes visitors as guests in their paradise. Ball's Pyramid, the world's tallest sea stack, shelters the once-extinct Lord Howe Island phasmid, a symbol of survival. Sustainability is woven into daily life, ensuring Lord Howe remains a sanctuary for generations. To visit is to disconnect from the modern world and reconnect with nature's peace, a hidden gem, perfectly preserved. Our journey to the world's most remote and beautiful islands comes to a close. We've explored alien trees on Socotra, the Moai of Easter Island, the warmth of Tristan da Cunha, the wild Faroes, and the paradise of Lord Howe. Each island is a testament to the diversity and resilience of life on Earth. Thank you for joining this adventure. Your curiosity keeps the spirit of exploration alive. If you've been inspired, subscribe and help us share more stories of wonder, ad-free. The world is full of hidden corners and untold stories. Never stop exploring. Let these islands remind you, there's still magic and beauty to discover. Until our next journey, dream big and travel well.